Hey everyone, I'm Keane,
And I'm Nicholas.
and here's how we spent the weekend in Kuala Lumpur.
We've been up for way too long, but I don't wanna come down. Caught up in a long free fall, you got me off of the ground.
Actually, we made our way to KL separately because Nicholas actually decided to try out the Silverkris Lounge using miles.
So it was a pretty short flight, but I was super glad to have made the decision to try out the Silverkris Lounge. It was such a big lounge, and there was such a variety of options that, I was like spot for choice.
So I flew in at a slightly later time and we met up at the airport, so I'm really glad that you were actually at arrivals to meet me. After that, we decided to directly head to the hotel, which I think was really amazing, right?
So this was actually a pretty new hotel that we booked quite last minute, and we felt that this was really good value for money. The hotel was very clean, very spacious.
So not only did the hotel look very modern, it had many really nice amenities like a gym and a very nice games room with retro arcade games as well. So the next morning, we decided to go and check out the breakfast and see how it's like. It's a buffet style breakfast with many Western and local dishes for us to try.
After breakfast, we decided to head down to Pavilion Mall, which is one of the more popular malls in KLCC. In fact, we were pretty surprised that there were so many different malls just in one area of the city.
Soon it was time for lunch, and since I was in Europe for quite a while because of exchange, and I was craving a bit of ramen as well, so we decided to visit Ippudo to have some ramen.
One of the reasons why we actually wanted to go to KL was because we did not manage to see the city centre.
Yeah, because we have actually flown into KL quite a few times, but most of the times we have never been to KLCC, which was where the Petronas Twin Towers were at, and I think that's one of the major attractions for people visiting KL.
So from the Pavilion Mall, we wanted to find a way to get to KLCC, and we realized that there was this link bridge that we could take, and we followed this link bridge all the way, and it would bring us straight to KLCC Park, where we would have a stunning view of the Petronas Twin Towers.
So we spent some time walking around the park to enjoy some of the greenery and also take a look and take many photos of the KLCC Petronas Twin Towers.
Sway for a minute, the plane moves side to side. One way ticket, I want you in my life. Feel a mile high when you're on my side.
So for dinner, we had Sushi Zanmai, a sushi chain restaurant which had really affordable and delicious sushi.
Cruising through the night.
So after dinner, we decided to end the day off enjoying the light and sound water fountain at the KLCC Lake Symphony. On the way to Batu Caves, we actually managed to catch some of the city skyline of KLCC, which was quite magnificent indeed.
Batu Caves is actually located just outside of KL, and is a series of caves that contains Hindu temples within them.
There's a significant cultural and heritage site in KL.
I was recently quite into coffee, so I suggested to Keane that we check out one of the cafes in KL serving specialty coffee. So we tried out this cafe called Afloat Coffee Roasters, which was pretty hard to get to. It was really far away from the city centre, but when we got in, we realized that it was packed. It was quite crowded with many people, right?
Yeah, and of course it was a weekday afternoon, and I was quite surprised that in such a ulu place, right, there are so many people that come just for coffee. So after having a break at the cafe, we decided to visit Central Market, which is of significant historical value because it used to be a wet market back in the 1880s. But today it is the Centre for Malaysian Culture, Arts and Crafts, which I think we really saw in the market, right? Because there were quite a lot of stalls that were selling like cultural goods and stuff like that. After the long tiring day, we decided to head back to the hotel early, and I decided to go up and take a swim while enjoying the sunset.